Hello, everybody. Today is October 13th, 2016, and this is my day 154 on estrogen, which turns out to be 5 months. I have been on hormone replacement therapy for 5 months. So, this is going to be the 5 month video, which probably, if anybody sees the videos in the future, they'll probably not play this one. They'll go to the 6 month video because that'll be the half year, which I understand. But that said, 5 months. What is 5 months? What is it like to be on estrogen 5 months? Well, the I started in May, and obviously here we are in October. I originally started off on one patch, which is 0.1 milligrams twice weekly. And I believe I was on spirulactone also from the beginning. And that was a month or two. And then when I went back for my follow-up, my second panel, actually the spirulactone was doubled, and I was kept on the same dosage of the patch. And then recently, about 2 weeks ago, I had my last follow-up and panel, and the decision was made to actually double my patch. So I'm actually taking 2 patches twice a week, which I guess is 0.2 milligrams. And that really has made a huge difference. I think that things seem to be working. I definitely feel a little more, my head seems to be a little more in the game, as it were. I'm more involved. I feel more like I have more of a stake in what's going on. So let's talk about some changes. And obviously, like I said, I've only been doing this for a week. It was last Friday was when I got it was time to start the new regimen, double patches. So I haven't had too much time on it. But again, so far I'm really buying into it. I like it a lot. So mentally, some changes. Just feeling more comfortable and at ease. I'm definitely attuned. Physically, I can't really say. It's not really been that long since the estrogen got doubled, but since the beginning, definitely your stereotypical. Some of my skin's gotten thinner, smoother, thin skin. Feel that way emotionally, but really no changes as far as my arm hairs or whatnot goes. I feel like my chest hair is starting to thin out a little bit, but still there a little bit. Really, that's about it that I can think of. The big two. What I was most curious about before I started estrogen was breast size, and still growing. Still filling a C when I started back in May. I would still stuff the bra. I would still stuff the C cup, and needed to. And within a couple months, really started to feel the breast buds start underneath. And, by the fourth month, things have kind of coalesced behind the underneath of the breast. And lately, starting to feel over that, like the breast is, before it was underneath. I don't know how to do this the right way. Before it was underneath, and now it's kind of growing out. So it's kind of filling out the cup. I still have a little bit of room, stuff in the Sisa cup that I'm not filling out, but it's kind of slight. And I think again, it's like a balloon blowing up. It's going to fill that cup out. So that's really good. I do have a D cup, but I have not tried it in a while. Really, that's about it. Still on track for probably going full time in November or December. We'll see. Slight hiccup with my health insurance, but I have faith that it will get worked through. Apparently, as it turns out, my insurance, I believe, I needed to get a pre-authorization for them to increase my estrogen, which I didn't know about until I refilled the prescription and it got denied. So up until this point, it had been getting denied because of my gender marker, which the Human Resources Department fixed. So this last time, here at month 5, when I went to refill it, it was denied, but not for the reason that it had been denied previously. So it's kind of a new denial. But I have every bit of faith that it's just a matter of my provider communicating with them, getting the pre-authorization, and it's approved. Okay, type in the code and go with it. Now, as it turns out, I haven't heard back yet from my provider, but if there's something else I need to be on, I'm game, I'm open-minded. I'm a little bit confused, only in that, I feel like for a drug like, Ritalin or Zoloft or whatever, if your doctor decided that you needed more of the drug and they increased your dosage, from 10 milligrams to 20 milligrams, I don't think it would be flagged. And so I think it's a little hokey, but it is what it is, and they probably have good reason, and we'll go from there. So it'll work out. I was a lot cheerier about 2 hours ago when everything was going my way, and then I got the call. I was like, no, it's been delayed, and I'm like, okay. I still have 1 dose left. I still have 2 patches, so I'll get through the immediate future, but after that point, what do? You're out of your med. You're out of your, you know what I mean? It's kind of an unfair thing. Not that this is fair or that life is fair, but if you go through the steps and after all the emotional dilemma of deciding to go on hormones, and then you get on hormones and you go through you got your letter and you do this and that and the other, it's a bit of a bothersome thing to be denied something that you worked so hard for. And like I said, I have faith that it will all work out, but you can tell I'm excited about it. You can tell I'm ecstatic. Let's get off the hormones. What else is going on? Building up my closet so I can go to start transitioning at work. That's all lined up. My Human Resources Department knows. It's just they're waiting on me to give them the signal, and we'll go from there. Supposedly they want to do like a gender awareness campaign with the people in my office, which I don't really want to happen because I don't want attention to be drawn to me. But if that's what has to happen, that's what has to happen. My plan was to slowly kind of work into it, which I've been doing over the last 3 to 4 months. For the most part, I wear women's clothes to my work, but I don't draw attention to it. And so, my pants are women's pants, my shoes are sensible women's shoes, my shirts are still guy shirts, but again, building up to it, and of course letting my hair grow out. really, that's all I can think of. You're at 5 months. What are some other things? Emotional? Like relationship. No, I don't want to be in relationship. I will say, and this probably has nothing to do with hormones. Well, it might have something to do with hormones, but I long to have reassignment surgery, or as it's called, conformational surgery, and so I do want to have sex as a woman with a man, but square peg and round hole, you got to have the equipment, and so um, that's that. I don't foresee myself getting sexually active anytime soon, nor do I see myself getting in a relationship anytime soon. I'm not going out of my way as far as not trying, and I don't think I could let someone into my life right now. I'm just not ready for it, and I still have a couple loose ends as far as with my divorce and other things. So steering clear of that. And really, that's about it. So this is, like I said, day 154. Hope things are going good with you. And for now, that's it. Good luck. Bye bye.